The Nigerian army says it's rescued more than 1,000 people held captive by Boko Haram in Borno State. Most are women and children, and also some young men who were forced to become fighters for the terror group.
Since the army, Brigadier General Texas Chukwu made that announcement yesterday evening, it's been enormously difficult to verify what the Nigerian army has been telling us. Of course, we can't say that it's not true, but it's been very difficult to verify exactly what happened, what those circumstances were. But I can tell you that according to the Nigerian Army's spokesman, Brigadier General Texas Chukwu, hostages were rescued from the villages of Malamkari, Amchaka, Walasa, and Gora, all up there in the northeast of Borno State. And of course, as you know, Borno State's capital is Maiduguri, where in fact the Boko Haram insurgency actually began 9 years ago. So at the moment, we're trying to verify whether this was a rescue by the army in which they actually had contact with Boko Haram and people were killed and lost their lives in that fight, or whether these were just villages that had been in remote areas that had no access to the security forces. Now, the other thing you must remember is that the fight that's been taken to Boko Haram also includes the multinational joint task force that has Cameroon, Chad, Niger, and Benin amongst them. So as the day goes on, Aisha, we hope to get some more verification about how this rescue was actually effected.
Yeah, I mean, one of the questions in all of this has been, obviously, the 112 Chibok girls who, as yet, have not been reunited with their families. The question, of course, when you hear of such a large number of people being rescued is whether those girls are amongst this group. Anything coming from the Nigerian authorities to that effect, to say one way or the other?
No, not at all, Aisha. I mean, what is coming from the Nigerians is that the army has rescued 1,000 people. They say that mainly women and children. We do not know if those 112 are amongst them. And of course, as you've rightly covered for over many years, the issue of young girls being kidnapped by this militant insurgency of Boko Haram is at the very center of the insecurities that lead to over 60% of children not going to school in that part of Nigeria.